Dear students, today we'll discuss about chapter 6 of the subject Digital Computer Fundamentals, Peripherals and Memory. In that chapter, I have chosen the topic types of ROM. Okay, so types of ROM, we will just go through the topic. The first type of ROM, okay, basically we already have come to know about ROM. Okay, so advanced ROM, one step advanced ROM is the programmable read-only memory. Programmable read-only memory, PROM. So what is the difference between ROM and PROM? It is that we have PROM. Okay, it can be used for many types of devices. Suppose say ROM, basically it is used for computers. Okay, when a computer is switched on, it should follow some steps to get it actually switched on. Okay, it should, to get switched on, it should follow a procedure. The complete procedure is stored in the ROM. For example, as you know, RAM is also used in what is that, remote controls, washing machines, ACs, okay, microwave ovens, and all the other kinds of devices. But there the programs are all different. Okay, in a computer, all types of computers, same type of mechanism is used, so RAM can be used there. But here we have to use different kinds of programs, so the programs cannot be written during the manufacture. So what we can do, suppose a washing machine person, manufacturer, he will buy some PROMs, and modify the program as per his wish. The same PROM is bought by a AC manufacturer, he will design it for his purpose, and so on. Okay, so ROMs are custom programmed as per his wish. The user can program it. So after buying the PROM, after programming it once, it cannot be reprogrammed again. Okay, so it is referred as one-time programmable ROM. Okay, so what is the advantages? What are the advantages? Means it is flexible and convenient for any type of device. For that kind of device, how it is required, we can program it like that. Prompts are faster when we compare to ROM. PROMs are little bit more faster. And third advantage is it is less expensive. But what is the disadvantages, demerits? Once programmed, the data cannot be changed. If there is any mistake while writing, or if they want to change the data, it cannot be changed. It should be just thrown off, and a new PROM should be bought and programmed. Okay, that is one kind of ROM. Okay, programmable read-only memory is the first kind of ROM. We will go to the second type of ROM, that is erasable programmable read-only memory, erasable PROM. Okay, so erasable ROM means the little bit advantage than compared to programmable ROM. That means it can be written multiple times. Okay, so PROM can be written only once, after that it should be thrown off. Okay, we cannot rewrite it inside the PROM. But in erasable PROM, we can write infinite number of times. How many times you want to write, you can erase it, write it, erase it, write it. Okay, so that's why it provides flexibility during the manufacture of digital systems. If there are different versions of the device, if you want to program it differently for each and every version, after you have programmed it also, you can just delete the data and again you can write. Again you can delete. If there are any mistakes, again you can write. So it provides flexibility. Okay, so here the data storage time is longer. Okay, suppose data stored in ROM or PROM is there, say, for 1 year means here we can store the data for a longer time, 5 years of validity or okay, validity will be there in prompts, okay, erasable prompts. Okay, so the main feature is here is that we can use the device repeatedly, write and rewrite and use it and rewrite and use it again and again. Okay, so the one more feature of EPROM is that it is non-volatile, does not require any power supply to hold the data. It is independent of power supply, that is it is non-volatile. Okay, so what are the advantages? Advantages that, as I told you again and again, the contents can be erased and reprogrammed many times. It can be erased and reprogrammed many times. Memory changes, content changes, update of data can be easily made. Okay, that is the advantage. So what is the applications? Applications is it is used in product development, different types of products. Okay, washing machines, say AC, computers, monitors, mobile phones. In all the types of electronic devices, we can use the EPROM. Okay, in experimental products, in college labs also it can be used. Okay, that is about erasable, programmable, read-only memory. We will go to the next type of ROM. What is the next type of ROM? It is ultraviolet erasable programmable read-only memory, UV-EPROM, erasable programmable ROM. Okay, so the only changes of factor is that UV-EPROM is same as EPROM, but except that the erasing process or writing process is done by UV radiation, ultraviolet radiation, ultraviolet light. Okay, so the EPROM has a transparent quartz lid. Okay, we can open that lid and expose the cells to UV radiation. If we expose it to the UV radiation, whatever data is there in the UV EPROM will be completely erased. 15 to 30 minutes of exposure to UV rays, the data will be completely erased. After that, the EPROM can be reprogrammed. Whatever you want to write the data, you can write into that. Okay, and after reprogramming, it is essential to replace the lid of the EPROM by an opaque label. We can cover that by a label so that if any stray radiations comes into the UV-EPROM, the data might be erased. That is why it has to be covered with a protective opaque label. So now coming to the merits of UV-EPROM. So here the merit is that the contents can be reprogrammed. Okay, the contents of UV-EPROM can be reprogrammed. The eraser requires UV light, ultraviolet rays. Okay, so what is the demerits? Okay, so our disadvantages, every time that UV-EPROM, if you are using that, it should be removed from the circuit, again from the motherboard. We should cut it out, remove it forcibly, reprogram it, then again we have to solder that into the motherboard. That is a disadvantage. And partial eraser, suppose if you want to erase only small part, 1 or 2 lines of the data, and only replace that 2 lines or 3 lines of program, it is not possible. Once if you go to eraser, it erases complete data. A complete UV-EPROM will be erased. That is the disadvantage. Now we will go to the last type of ROM, that is EEPROM. That means electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. Okay, so here what is the advantage? The erasing and programming both can be done by electrical pulses. The electrical current can be applied for erasure purpose also, and current can be applied for programming also. Writing the new program also, we can do it by using electrical pulses. So that is why another name is also there, electrically alterable ROM. Okay, we also call it as electrically alterable ROM. Okay, so it can be electrically written into or electrically erased. Okay, so we need not remove the ROM from the circuit. It can be carried out in the circuit. Motherboard, the ROM stays on the motherboard and directly it can be rewritten or erased on the motherboard itself. Okay, so merit, that is a disadvantage. Sorry, that is an advantage. EEPROM need not be removed from the circuit to be reprogrammed. It need not be removed from the circuit. It is also possible to erase the cells selectively. Suppose in other types of ROMs, if once we get into the erasure process, the complete data will be erased. But here what is happening, only we can select one line or two line. If you want to erase, then write new lines into that. It is possible. That is the meaning of erasing the cells selectively. These are the different kinds of ROMs. Sometimes this question is not so much frequent, but it has been asked many times. Okay, so prepare for this question also. It usually is asked for 5 marks only. Okay.